we now have a generation that believes everything we did by colonizing. Yes, it is true. They think everything about colonization was wrong. It wasn't. There were some terrible things, and there were some good things to come out of it. And that is about properly acknowledging your past.
Education.
Yes, completely.
Sanitation.
Transportation.
Yeah. There was so much that we brought to communities.
But you see, you're typical of what we're talking about.
No, I'm saying that colonisation, the empire was wrong. It was wrong, full stop. That's, the things that Britain might have done.
But that's very much through your modern sensibilities,
yes.
you might say that, because we wouldn't now routinely go into other countries.
It was a profoundly racist set of basically invasions of other people, where we subjugated people to our rule and have made them work for us. It was completely
made their countries work.
Could imagine yourself in the shoes of a 13-year-old boy hearing you say that.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
What do they then? How do they then carry that through life?
Well,
in terms of who I am as a Brit.
But it's not about.
We had racist ancestors.
Say it,
but Bev.
But I'm saying that we hear much more of that than we do about the benefits of that period of time.
Well, because I don't think there were benefits. I think that we have to be completely...
Of course there were.
So you benefits to us.
I don't think there were.
There were benefits to us.
A lot of those countries did not... Jonathan, those countries...
It absolutely does.
Those countries did not have money. They did not have the creativity. They did not have people in positions of power
Of course they had creativity in those countries. They just didn't live like Britain did. It doesn't make it worse. It just makes a difference.
So it's okay to live without education, and it's okay to live without a transportation system, is it?
They did have education. It just wasn't our education system. They had language. It wasn't our language.
This cultural
medicine we brought to
precisely what we have.
Yes.
I don't know. Look, I don't know why.
In fact, if you are an African and you watch videos like this, how does this make you feel? I mean, how does this make you feel if you are an African? I mean, because we still have people who still think that the colonization of the Africans brought us some good. I mean, we still have people, like Carol. I mean, the way she's espousing, the transportation. And in fact, how does that make you feel as an African? When Don Diego de Azambuja came to Ghana, our women were done in gold. In fact, gold bracelets, gold necklaces, gold even waist beads. Does that mean that the African man did not know what gold was? We knew it. Our system was just different from yours. It doesn't make us less of, humans, less of anything that you think that you brought, those kind of stuff. And even before you do that, where does this civilization start? I mean, when you hear people think like this and still believe that nobody should even talk about colonization and that it brought us some good, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? What made, Europeans came to Africa? If you tell us we were poor, why did you come to Africa? I mean, these are basic questions, when African man is, coolly sitting somewhere and planning of what next to do to better his life. I mean, if you took away the best part of an African man, taking away the strongest from Africa to the Europe and America, and then you come back to tell us that you came to help us, what are you talking about? I mean, because I know that we have white people, we have certain Europeans who believe that everything about colonization was wrong. Everything about it. I know a couple of them. Everything about colonization was wrong. So if you still believe, if you look at Jonathan Lisa, the way he's speaking that, everything about it was wrong, full stop. And that's it. But we still have people who are even teaching their children that we colonize them. I mean, come on, this is not how to do it. I mean, we have come of age that you shouldn't bring, issues like this to try to justify, even within this age. I mean, you don't have to do this, because when you continue to do this, you're just creating something which is non-existent. That was never it. You never helped anybody. You never helped anybody. You never brought any transportation. We had our own means of movement. If you did not know, we have our own means of movement. We communicated as humans. I mean, we spoke ate, did everything as humans. You didn't come to teach us anything. We had our own way. We're living, we're eating, we're drinking water. We're eating just like you. You came, and then what did you take from us? We the poor people. If I am poor and you still took something away from me, then, what does that make you? I mean, come on. When they came and found gold and found strong men, what did you do? You took us. You enslaved us. So please, don't be making, this kind of, statements on national TV and the likes just to create something. I mean, don't just create it. Don't just bring anything that will, create something bad in the atmosphere, because the black man is already suffering. Even still, we are not free from you. And so if we have people like you who still think that colonization was something that brought the African man some development, some assistance, and for that matter, you came to better the life of the African man, what are you talking about? How better are we off if you are still even taking everything from us? The gold, oil, and everything. You are just taking everything away. You just do not want to lift your hands off Africa. Carol, please come again. This is Authentic Plus TV. Kindly subscribe to the channel. Share this video for everybody to have it, watch it, and then just let me know what you think in the comment section. Thank you.